morning, YouTube. Welcome back once again to Harley Day Rider. Out here on another frigid morning. I guess it's not as frigid as what I've seen Mike Kilty 7 riding in when he was going for his polar bear challenge, which that will not be Harley Day Rider. You know, and I'm sure he has a cage too, but that's why I keep a cage, because it has a heater for when it gets colder here in southwestern Pennsylvania. So, but right now it's about, when I left the house, I said it was going to be about 54, 55 degrees. Which, you know, I've ridden to work already at 53 degrees. So, be that what it is. And, you know, and I hate if I get any sniffles there. I'm very, very, very sorry. That crap does happen when you're out here riding in the morning in the cold air. I'll try to keep it to a minimal. Minimal? Yeah. I'll keep it very, very low, and I'll try not to sniffle. You know, I did a video. It's funny because I did a video on Monday on the way to work. And Monday, I think it was Monday, I wore my freeze-out pants. I don't know if I know I didn't post that video. And this one might be the same way, but it was very, very pixelated. The color was very bad because it was it's darker right now in the mornings. And as each day I guess gets shorter, the mornings get darker until we turn the clocks till we turn the clocks back. Then it will be lighter in the morning when I ride to work, but it's also going to be extremely colder. So I don't know if I'll be riding to work that much at that point. But the camera, this Drift HD, does not do super well in low light. And if you're watching this video right now, you understand what I'm telling you. But you'll still get the content. You'll still get the commentary anyway from me. And I think, well, no, I hope, I hope that's a positive thing, that you get the commentary from me. I wasn't going to record this morning. I said, nah, I'm not going to record. I was going to take the camera and I maybe record something on the way home from work instead of on the way to work, because I've been riding with you guys to work too much. You know, and I think that's, you know, it gives me a shot anyway. It gives me a shot to talk to everybody out there, and I think that's a good thing. Because in the afternoons now when I ride home, it's about 70, 75, so I can wear a full face helmet, you know, very comfortably, and I think I will. So if you see a video later, well, if you see my ride home video at some point, I will have that. Because tomorrow, well, it's supposed to rain tomorrow night, so that doesn't mean I won't ride to work in the morning. Now, if you watched my video from yesterday, that was Wednesday, today is now Thursday, so if you watched my video from Wednesday on the ride to work, I told you that they were predicting rain. And I told you they were predicting rain at 2 o'clock if you're above I-80, which is up towards Erie. Well, they were absolutely, positively, extremely, and as always, very, very wrong. And I can't blame the weather guy. The weather guy on your TV set, he's not the one predicting the weather. He's not the one doing it. All he's doing is reading a teleprompter and pointing to a thing on a map. Like he's the, he or she, are the pretty ones on the news desk. They don't investigate the news. They don't go out and try to figure out if it's true or false. All they do is read a teleprompter. They're the pretty ones. They get hired because they got good teeth and they can, you know, look good in a suit or a nice dress. Now, you got to blame the meteorologists, the people that went to college to be a meteorologist that actually study the weather. You got to blame them for, you know, putting down the teleprompter. It will rain above I-80 at 2 p.m. We will not see it in your local area until 5 or 6 p.m. Okay, wonderful. So I ride the motorcycle to work thinking I'm not going to get rained on today, so that's perfect. I'll be home before 5 or 6. Easy. Well, you know, and most of you folks know out there, I work at a school. One of the kids came in. I was working with the school nurse, and I'm sitting in the office there. One of the kids walked in, and this kid was drenched. just soaked. And I'm sitting there working on the computer, and she's telling the nurse, did you see it pouring down rain outside? Now this, folks, was about roughly 2:30 p.m. Let's give it 2:15. The kids pretty much leave at 2:30, so give it 2:15. And I told the nurse, I said, oh my God. She said, what? I said, I rode the motorcycle to work today because they said it wasn't going to rain until 5 or 6. So I thought I was pretty safe. She said, well, I hope you have some rain gear on the motorcycle. I said, oh yeah. I said, we've talked about that. I always keep rain gear on the bike. I always keep it in saddlebags. You know, it's always there. My set and my wife's set. Just for such emergencies that come up like that. So I continue to work, and I figured, I'm going to keep working. I had some more things to catch up on, so I wasn't leaving work anyway until about 20 to 4. So I just kept on moving along, kept on working, and I got super lucky, folks. I looked outside as I was grabbing my lunch bag as I was walking out the door, and I took a look out the window, and I said, wow, look at that. The rain moved on. So it was a very, very brief downpour. I mean, it was a downpour. So the roads were wet, so until, you know what that means. Yep. And I didn't even really investigate the bike yet. I just put it in the garage last night after work, and I went in the house because I didn't want to get, thoroughly upset, because Saturday I did give her a good bath. And that's going to have to be our ritual this time of year. This Saturday, well, it's supposed to rain Saturday and Sunday, so I got to find some time to get in here and give the bike a bath and get her shine back up again. But yeah, that was the worst thing in the world. The worst weird feeling. Not that I care. And I told you guys, I don't care about riding in rain anymore. Since I went with Ray, on that motorcycle trip, pretty much across Pennsylvania, trying to make it up to Portland, Maine that time, we got caught in typhoon type weather. Riding in a little bit of rain or sprinkles, folks, that doesn't even faze me anymore. As long as the roads, and they tell you when you take the BRC course, when it first starts raining, you see people under the underpass, and that's not because they're waiting for the rain to pass. That's because they're giving it a few minutes to hit the road. I guess it releases oils from the road that the rain does initially, and you don't want to lay your bike down on the road on the rain if you don't have to. So you wait a little bit. You might wait, I don't know, give it 10 minutes, maybe, half hour, if that. Then you can get on the bike and ride once the oils are on the road, to kind of let the cars ride over that a little bit. But riding home, I found that I could ride in the car, car treads. They were dry. By the time I left work and riding home, the car treads down the road, as it was going down the road, was dry. So it was a win-win situation for me. So I don't really know how much water got in the bike. I did get to the upper part, well, about midway home, it did start sprinkling again, so I pulled over. I did throw the rain jacket on. I didn't put the pants on, and so that was really nice. And at least my upper body, and it only lasted for again maybe 5 minutes down the road and quit. So, but yeah, that was my story from yesterday, riding home, but seeing that kid come in, it's like, oh, you got to be kidding. Because I knew at the very least the bike seat and everything would be wet, so I had to go out. This is another thing to always keep on your motorcycle if you don't think about it. Keep a towel on your bike. Always keep a towel in the saddlebags. Always a good thing to have. Well, let's see here. The last thing I want to do, and I was reading the comments this morning from yesterday's video before I left the house. So what I wanted to do here was, I mentioned yesterday that a gentleman posted a very nice comment that says that I have a unique way of talking to you folks instead of talking about things, and I appreciated that very, very much. And if you get a chance, looks like another biker riding to work, and if you get a chance, check out his videos. His videos are Faith Biker, Faith B-I-K-E-R, Faith Biker. And I started watching it because, you know, like Mike Killy 7 says, you like watching people that's like you know, that ride, you know, Harleys or the same style bikes as you do, and maybe talk about what you talk about. But that's not to say I don't watch many others. There's a lot of people that I watch that don't have Harley Davidsons, that, you know, like my good pal, Crazy Cool New Yorker and D-Best 1A, you know, they both ride Victory motorcycles, and they're beautiful, beautiful bikes. So I do have a whole list of people that I watch that don't. So don't think I'm a Harley snubber, because I'm not. That's just not me. You guys know, if you're up on two wheels, God bless you, and I'm glad you're having a good time. It doesn't really matter what that two wheels is. Well, maybe, nah, I guess not. I can't even say, well, yeah, I can't. If it's nah, never mind. I was running thoughts through my head thinking, what wouldn't I think of being two wheels? Maybe one of those push scooters that the kids had that you stand on and you like kick your feet, you know, they got the handlebar. It looks like a skateboard with a handlebar. Yeah, maybe that's not quite the two wheels I'm thinking about, or a bicycle. But if you're up on two wheels and a motor, then God bless you. I hope you're having a great time on it, whatever that bike may be. And I will watch your videos. All right, folks, we'll have a great day today, and I will talk to you next time. Harley Day Rider is going to be living large on the way to work with a big handful of stuff to do today, so it'll be another busy. It'll be a whole coffee pot day today. We'll talk to you next time. Take care. Ride your own ride. Be safe out there. And Harley Day Rider will see you later. Bye-bye for now.